Welcome to our latest custom-tailored deep dive. You know the drill when hanging a standard flat-screen TV, right? You find the studs, heave up this heavy black rectangle, and you're always stuck with that thick plastic bezel staring back at you.
Right. It's undeniably a piece of hardware mounted on your wall. It's a finite object, so your brain constantly registers that border between the digital image and, your physical living room.
Exactly. But today's mission, going through our stack of AV engineering sources, is all about exploring the technical marvels that basically erase that boundary. We're looking at the Draper 254-220's Profile Plus fixed frame screen.
Yeah, and this isn't your average living room television.
Not at all.
We're looking at a 123-inch diagonal 16.1 widescreen display. It's really engineered for serious home theaters, corporate rooms, and churches. And it features a 1.0 gain matte white XT1000V surface.
Wait, hold on. Before we get to the physical design of the frame, let's decode that for you sitting on the couch. What does 1.0 gain actually mean? Like, why not 2.0 or 0.5?
Oh, great question. So gain is essentially just a measurement of how much light the screen bounces back at the viewer compared to a standard reflecting surface.
Okay.
A 1.0 gain, combined with that matte white finish, means it disperses light perfectly evenly in all directions. It doesn't artificially boost the brightness in the center at the expense of the edges.
So if you have, like a wide seating arrangement, the person sitting way off to the side gets the exact same picture quality as the person dead center.
Precise.
Here's where it gets really interesting, though. I want to look at the mullion-less design. It's like an architectural magic trick. How does a massive 10-foot wide display just float without a bulky frame clamping it all together?
What's fascinating here is the mechanics behind the magic. The screen uses a zero-edge option, and it's supported by these extruded aluminum baffles.
And they're totally hidden, right?
Completely tucked away behind the screen.
Yeah.
Instead of snapping the material to the front of a thick plastic frame, the fabric wraps entirely around that hidden aluminum edge.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it fastens out of sight. This borderless design means you could literally place multiple screens side by side with absolutely zero separation.
Which creates a massive, continuous digital canvas. But that introduces a logistical nightmare. If you have a seamless 10-foot wide display, how on earth do you maneuver it into a room without knocking down walls?
Right. A standard doorway is, only about 3 feet wide?
Yeah, it's the classic ship-in-a-bottle problem. You want this colossal thing inside, but you can't exactly take a sledgehammer to your drywall to bring it in.
Which highlights the logistical genius of the design, honestly. The 123-inch frame actually ships completely unassembled.
Oh, I
So
see.
you can easily navigate tight stairs, elevators, corners, all of it. You carry the lightweight aluminum pieces in, and once inside, the installers build it.
Okay, but I have to ask, if the fabric comes rolled up or folded in a box, how do you stretch it over a frame without it looking like a rumpled bedsheet?
That's where they use a really clever sliding hook and loop system. When they attach the viewing surface, this continuous mechanism allows them to pull the tension perfectly, even across every square inch.
Oh, kind of like tuning a drumhead.
Exactly like that. It pulls the surface completely taut over that aluminum edge, and then it just mounts with the standard included wall brackets.
Okay, let's unpack this. Building that ship in a bottle requires absolute certainty before taking the plunge. The financial stakes here are pretty high.
Very high.
The sources show the screen costs $2,750, which is actually discounted down from over $3,400. But the return policy, it's incredibly strict.
Yeah, if we connect this to the bigger picture, because this is a highly specialized, custom-ordered AV product, it is strictly non-cancelable,
Right.
non-returnable, and non-refundable.
Wow. So if you miscalculated your projector's throw distance or realized the 16:10 aspect ratio doesn't fit your wall perfectly, tough luck.
Exactly. I mean, while it comes with a 5-year Draper warranty, that's just for hardware failures. The buyer must be absolutely certain of their measurements and needs before purchasing. You don't just measure twice here, you measure 3 times.
Yeah, no kidding. So, for you listening, the key takeaways from our sources today. The Draper screen is a massive, borderless visual marvel. It solves the headache of installation through smart, modular design, but it demands a serious upfront commitment.
It really does. And, it leaves you with a provocative thought. As these zero separation screens allow us to tile displays infinitely, how long until the walls in our homes stop being physical barriers and simply become borderless digital windows to anywhere in the world?